This is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
I'm gonna start by putting some Florida water on my hand. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're gonna be doing your 10-card spread. Being that this is a 10-card spread, you know you're gonna have to pass by that 7th house. You must ask that card a question. Can't skip it. All the other ones, you had an option, okay?
Okay.
All right. I will say again, don't need to know your birthday sign. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. Direct energy reader. So if you tell me, trust, it won't make a difference. And if you have questions, ask your question, darling.
Okay.
I'm just making sure these cards get a good shuffle. I've been shuffling them all day. I got 6 more readings to do. So I gotta make sure they're alright. Alright. Now, I've taken a liberty shuffling these cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on them. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
You do?
Why is Spirit telling me something about West Coast G's? Like West Coast gangsters, West Coast rappers, West Coast mobsters when it comes to you?
Oh, I'm not sure. West Coast Monsters. I know I want to go out there for school on the West Coast.
Oh. Well, I'm thinking you need to be, because Spirit said don't fuck with the West Coast G's. I think he's telling you be careful on who you date in that West Coast area.
Okay.
Well, seems like Spirit done did what he needed to do off rip. Let me lay down these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good cards, good cards, good card. All right, let's start with your first card. Your first card is in your first house. Let me go and mark. I went to the app and I ain't marked that you called. I marked that you called, so gotcha. And I got it recording because you did ask that it be recorded. All right.
Okay.
So we're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat you. In this house, you have the devil card in the upright position. Now, Spirit is saying with the devil card upright position, you're just 100% kind of feeling like you, I want to say that you are addicting. It's like you feel like you are addicting, like somebody can't live without you. You have that thing where anything you touch, a bitch gonna fall for you. If you smile at them, you gonna get them. 50 Cent say, I wink my eye at your bitch. If she smiles, she gone. That type of energy. Spirit is saying, you need to be very careful with your flirtatiousness, with your acting as if you're all that. He's saying because somebody can really get addicted to you and become kind of stupid and crazy for you. Would you like to ask this card a question of how you see yourself?
How do I know when not to tap in or not? Okay, I think I got it.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now we're finna go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, current money, wealth, prosperity. I got tired, that's just Spirit. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Water in the upright position. Now, Spirit is saying with this card in the upright position, you are at this peak in your life where you're trying to say, I got a handle on how my money is. I got a handle on how I'm using my money, what I'm doing with my money. It's just like you just got a handle on what you just feel like, I know my shit. I know how to work this. I'm mature enough. I know how to do this. Spirit is saying it's okay to not be so emotional about getting the bag because you feel you got the bag or you feel you gonna have the bag. But Spirit's saying the celebration is what's getting you. You're not celebrating any of these gains. You're just hoarding, or you're just looking at it's me, I'm super bad. But you are not celebrating what you have in your pocket. Now, whether this is a sugar daddy, whether this is money from the parents, whether this is a lump sum settlement you got, I don't know. But they saying enjoy yourself, celebrate a little bit more. Stop being so emotionally stern with your finances right now. Do you know what they're talking about?
No.
Right. Okay.
Okay. How am I supposed to celebrate more? Like take care, like self-care?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Self-care all day long. Do you have a question for this card?
Are there any steps I could be taking to further improve my finances?
Is there anything she could further improve her finances right now, Spirit? Spirit said trust what you gotta trust. The simplicity of it all. Oh, I don't know what's choking me up. You got a smell. It's a real hard smell. I don't know if it's an oil or a lotion or a house, but they saying you ain't gotta do nothing, but it's some stuffy shit around you. Do you live in a house with a lot of people, or do you live in your grandma's house or something like that?
No, I'm moving to my mom's house. I do live in an apartment with someone, but it's only one person.
Well, they are saying 100% trust, simplicity, and freedom. Trust that when you get out of here, your money is going to increase because you are being strangled almost. Okay?
Because I'm being what?
You're being strangled almost. Do this person wear some kind of skin ointment though? Because the smell is unusual.
I wear a ointment.
You wear skin? You wear skin ointment?
I have eczema. So I wear
Oh, you have your eczema. Okay, because man, that's a strong smell. Do you have to put that much on, or can you lighten it up a little bit? Because it's choking the fuck out of me.
Okay.
Just a thin layer. Just a thin layer. Gotcha. I'm the real deal. I'm in your whole circle there. I'm the real deal. All right. Let's go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents your communication. With Gemini being in this house, you need to take communication for what it is, information. In this house right here, you have the outcast in the upside down position. This is you doing the right thing. Spirit saying you are not being a fool. So all the bullshit that they coming at you, the game the Negroes spitting, the lies that the parents and everybody telling you, you ain't feeling it. You ain't feeling it. You ain't adhering to it. You ain't letting it get in your head. Now, I think the doctors are telling you wrong when it comes to your eczema because the smell of eczema got really bad. So who told you you had eczema? Or who's treating you like that?
So I went to this health facility and tried it back in Charleston, and they told me it was atopic dermatitis, but I also have hidradenitis suppurativa, so it's like a combination of skin conditions.
So between dry skin and the color changing?
Yeah, more like pus-y type things.
Listen, you saying all these big words, I think you're speaking Chinese to me. Okay.
So hidradenitis suppurativa is like a rare skin condition where your body creates like it pusses up, almost like cysts, but it's not, almost like ingrown hair.
Okay. So you just got a lot of oil under your skin.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Say less. Now, I guess Spirit is saying, how quick can you get off of this eczema cream? Because it's not helping.
I stopped. I've been trying to slow myself off of it and use natural remedies.
Please use natural remedies, and a very good natural remedy you can use is what's that? Epsom salt. You can get some bandages, soak them in Epsom salt, and wrap your arm up with it, and it'll dry it out. But you're gonna have to put a nice little dermatologic lotion on it. But this is something like that. But Spirit is really hating you using this stuff. Don't take my advice. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just telling you what Spirit's saying. He hates you using this cream.
Okay.
So try to wing yourself off. They lying to you about that. Would you like to ask this card a question about your communication?
Since we're on skin, well, that kind of answers the question. It's crazy you mentioned S.O.L. I actually use S.O.L on my arm. You said arm, it's my underarm, and I use S.O.L on my underarm actually yesterday. So
there you go.
That lets I'm on the right track. So I don't think I have any questions.
All right, y'all gonna learn the Lord spirit. I'm the real deal. Y'all gonna like me eventually. Y'all gonna share me. Y'all gonna hit the like button when you walk in. I'm the real deal. Hit the damn button. Share me. All right. Now we're gonna go over to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home where you live. It also represents 3 close people you allow to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house you have Ogun. And Ogun is basically saying the worrying, the stress, or whatever you had going on with your roommate, they saying they can squash all of that beef. They can squash it.
Okay.
It's just something that need to be squashed, some beef that need to be squashed. This is abandonment issues and all that type of shit, you know?
Okay. They're saying that I need to squash it or I need to do something to
No, they're gonna squash it. They saying this is just somebody feeling like they being abandoned.
Okay. Well, thank you, Spirit.
I don't know if you feel like you've been abandoned by your roommate or if he or she feel you're abandoning them, but they saying the issue that you guys are having is like abandonment issues, and they're gonna fix that.
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question?
So the roommate is actually a girlfriend, and I was wondering, I think it's time for me to close that chapter in life, and I was wondering if the situation is gonna close on good terms.
Spirit, you say you're gonna fix the issue and the arguments you're having with her roommate. Will it be on good terms? He said adventure. He says thriving, and he says focus. He's saying whether it's on good terms or not, you need to get rid of this particular individual. You need to get away from this particular individual. Why am I seeing her forcing flowers around you, forcing you to like put flowers on, forcing you to dress up and go places? Why am I seeing that energy like a forcing you to bloom? Where she pushing you out of your comfort zone?
I think, well, that for me symbolizes her wanting to, like, you know, further the relationship, as in, like, she mentioned she wants kids, and I know that she wants to get married and things like that, and I just don't think that she may be the one for me for that, so I'd rather just let her go so that she can find someone.
Okay, so your roommate is not your roommate, is y'all had a thing?
Yeah, partner.
Yeah, your partner. Okay, roommate and partner, 2 different things. So, but right now, that's why they saying Spirit say she was trying to push you to bloom, to grow. Yeah, Spirit say regardless, you got to get out of here because she's forcing you. So no marriage with her, no adoption of the kids, none of that shit. This is over.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. It also represents strength and courage. In this house right here, you have the 10 of earth in the upright position. Spirit is saying, I don't know if you just strictly like girls or you go for them both, but Spirit is saying you are going to have a great time exploring your sexuality. Who is not going to say yes to you? I can say that. So enjoy yourself, protect yourself, and sample all flavors. That's all I can say. Spirit said you're going to have a great time in this area.
Okay.
Do you have a question for the Spirit in this house?
No question for that house.
Yeah, bitch, I'm ready, Spirit. All right. Too long, Spirit. All right. Now we're going to go into your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economics, future money, future wealth, prosperity. In this house right here, wow, you have the 6 of earth in the upside down position. Not bad. Spirit is saying you ain't got to work that hard no more. You ain't got to show out for people. You ain't got to work that hard for people. Spirit say everybody that was just looking at you do the struggle, do the work, say that they're going to walk away and you're just going to be doing it yourself. I don't know if you were paying somebody a car note or supporting somebody on a different scale, but Spirit say that is over. but they're saying you like, I don't know if you had an insurance policy, cryostasis chamber, a funeral plot. They said you was paying for something for somebody else as making payments, but they saying you ain't got to do that no more.
Paying for something for somebody else. I'm not sure.
I'm smelling vape. They saying it's like a vape. Cigarettes, like vaping oils and stuff. I'm smelling vaping oils, all kind of marijuana, CBD oils, and that type of stuff. They saying you either was stockpiling or you was supporting somebody's habit.
Okay.
You know what they're talking about?
It could be my little brother, maybe, or my partner. My little brother would ask for money a while back, and I didn't know why. He constantly needed money, but it came to find out he was smoking. That was a while back. I don't know.
It's not a while back. Think closer to the day. But Spirit's saying everybody who was in your pockets, they won't be in your pockets no more. So if it's your roommate now, you're moving anyway. If it's your little brother, that's cool. But it has something to do with marijuana, vaping, or CBD. But you're not going to support their habits anymore, or either cigarettes, one of the two. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Ask this card a question. Well, okay. Is there a way that I can help my mother with her financial situation and getting her business off the ground?
Spirit, can she help her mother? Can she benefit from helping her mother get right? Spirit said blessings. Oh shit. Hell, if you was to do this, Spirit said they will bless you 10 times fold. You know, we need to honor thy mother and their father. You good job. Help her out. All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony, boyfriend, girlfriend, love, romance, and passion. In your 7th house, you have the 7 of Earth in the upside down position. Spirit say at this moment, please do not look to be locked down with anybody. You are not ready, nor are you mature enough to be in a mature one-on-one plutonic relationship.
I agree.
So that shit is over. You stop looking, you enjoy life, you have your little fun, get to know what you like, what you don't like, and then you know, in a while, then you pick it back up. But right now, Spirit's saying, stop trying to climb the trees looking for the best of the best, because they may give it to you and your ass just may not be ready. Would you like to ask this card a question?
When will I be ready?
You ain't even went to college to school yet, and you asking when will you be ready? I asked the question.
Okay.
I would like for you to ask another question, but I'll stick with that question if that's what you.
No. I asked another question. What can I do to help me develop into a proper woman?
What can you do to run into a proper woman for yourself? Because you're strictly going to be with chicks from here on out.
You said my what is empty?
So you want me to ask Spirit, what can you do on your behalf to run into the woman that's for you?
Oh no, not that. Like for me, it's like for myself. For me to improve myself.
Okay, Spirit. She wants to know what does she need to do to speed up the time frame by improving herself. What does she need to do? Action? No. New beginnings? Oh my God, no. Damn. Do me a favor. When you go out here to the West Coast, do not let nobody put you in an adult film.
Why does that keep popping up? That is not me.
Somebody else told you this?
You said in my reading that my ancestors protecting me from explicit photo, but I didn't consent to a photo if it were.
We did. So we did do a reading before. Oh, listen, I'm just gonna tell you what they said. They said they showed me somebody with a film saying action, and they showed me a porn star, and they said action. That's why they said action, and then they said new beginnings, and then they said potential. So you trying to speed this up? Spirit say you're gonna have to go through some mess, or you're gonna have to be like get a lot of porn dicks ran in you. I don't know, but they are saying in order for you to do this, you're going to have to really experience life. And somebody is really trying to get you behind the camera. I don't know how you look, but they trying to get your ass behind the camera bad. Please don't let these West Coast clowns put you in something. Because if I see you on West Coast, Black Booty Bouncing number 39, volume 10, Miami Beach edition, I'm going to motherfucking lose it. I'm going to talk shit to you. I don't know how you look. Spirit going to say, that's her. And I'm going to call your phone. Hey. But Spirit said you need to be very careful with that shit.
Okay.
So.
I need to protect when I go out to school. Okay.
Yep. Next thing you know, hey, come to this party. They done roofed you up and about 3 beans hanging up in your ass. The next thing you know, it's already done happened. So let's make some money from it. Shit, your reputation tarnished and now you're going to be a video vixen girl. Be careful, woman. Spirit done warned you.
I got it.
Alright, now we're going to go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind. What did you think about, desire, want? In this house right here, you have the undines and the mermaids in the upside down position. So what you desire is to let go. You desire to forget who you are, let go of where you come from, and disavow anything about who you are. Hell, I'm surprised you don't even call yourself a different name. Like, your last name is different from what's really your last name. Like you haven't taken a celebrity name or you haven't taken another name.
I was thinking about reclaiming a first name for myself over the past few months.
Is my card not on point?
I don't know the name yet. I found one that was cute to me, but it doesn't suit me because whenever I say my name, my normal name, everybody's like, "Oh, I love that name. I see you love that name." And I like my name too, but you know.
All right, now you keep trying to change your name. Listen, they saying don't change it. They saying you want to change your name, forget everything where you come from, what you're about. You got the porn people looking at you. All right, yeah, it's gonna. Don't change your name to Capri Styles, Cherokee, that ass, Cinnamon, whatever. I don't know. Pinky, number 32. Be careful with these motherfucking name changes. Make sure they're not your stage name. Wink, wink, hint, hint. But Spirit said you just want to get away and disavow who you are. Mama, that is a mixture for a disaster. So bring it back down to earth a little bit. Don't desire to change who you are to change your personality. Would you like to ask the question about how you want to change your name?
Should I change my name? I mean, if it's going to take me away from myself, I don't think I should. Also, to be a media person, I feel like I want some secrecy for myself.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't think I have a question.
All right. Now we got to go over here to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you. All right. In this house, you have S.U. S.U. is saying, like, this is a party time. What's coming to you is a good time. You're going to have a lot of decisions to make. But what I'm seeing more so than anything is I'm seeing a lot of, like, mountain climbing, tree climbing. I'm seeing a lot of hiking in the wilderness. I'm seeing you just really enjoying nature and wildlife. So I don't know if you got a thing for wildlife, but I think your path that you're going to go on, you're going to really enjoy nature, walking on rock paths with 2 long sticks like you're skiing, that type of thing. But yeah, this is going to be a great time for you, and the outdoors is going to be great. Do yourself a favor when you hit legal age, and if your state requires, get you a firearm, a small firearm, and keep it on you at all time if you're going to be going through these mountains and going through these boating trips and all this adventurous shit. Keep your small little handgun on you. It will do you good. Would you
best friend, he just told,
go ahead.
I said my best friend, he just told me to get a firearm.
Yeah, please. Would you like to ask him a question? Because you're at your crossroad right now. In the future, you're going to be at your crossroad, the love of nature and the love of city. You're going to really take to nature. Protect yourself. But this is going to be a very fun time for you. Not a dull moment in the future for you. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Will I be out of the country with nature in the future? Will I live out of the country?
Spirit, will she be experiencing this out of the country? Taking a risk? Oh my God. Abundance? Oh my God, yes. Opportunity. Yes, you're going to get you're either going to go to South America, like Brazil, or in one of those tropical countries. But they say yes. I would say China, because I keep seeing a frog climbing a bamboo, like climbing up a bamboo, or some kind of gecko in the middle of the hot Amazon jungle type energy, climbing up bamboos. But yeah, you're going to be out of the country doing this. This is a great opportunity, they said. So what's going on with that? You join the Peacekeepers?
Peacekeeper, that's funny. I did want to do Peace Corps when I graduated for my bachelor's. I wanted to go straight into Peace Corps, but COVID had hit. Well, I had a lot of backup plans, but Peace Corps was one of them. And I did want to move to South America. I actually wrote that in my journal recently, so that's interesting that one popped up.
Well,
maybe I'll be in South America.
There you have it. South America, here you come. One time. All right. Now we're going to go over to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by your 10th house is moved by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represent how everybody will see you. In this house right here, spirits say straight up, they're going to see you as a bright, shining star, a beacon for all. They're going to see you at your happiest and your purest moment. This is really good. Yep. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Can they elaborate? Like, what do they mean?
Spirit.
And what?
Spirit, what do you guys mean she's going to be seen as special, pure, lighthearted? What do you mean by this? Help her out. Stillness, embracing, I knew it, truth. They saying you're just going to become your true version of yourself. That's it. And ain't nothing more pure than that.
No, there isn't.
Right. How did you like your reading?
I love my reading. I said I really enjoyed this reading and I loved it because it tied in the previous readings into this one and it all makes sense to me. And it also confirmed a few things that I already have written down. So I liked it. Good
deal. Good deal. Well, it's a pleasure talking to you. Just please be careful of that camera, man. Please be careful of them West Coast boys getting your ass caught up in something. And listen, congratulations on taking the opportunity to move overseas. When you get this opportunity, please do it. Please get out of here. Enjoy your life.
That was my plan all along.
All right. Well, I am here I am here if you need to reach.
Before you go, do you have any way that I could cash out you whenever I have the opportunity to?
Yeah, if you go to my videos, my cash apps is in there.
Okay, perfect.
All right, darling. You have your go.
You as well. Stay blessed.
All right, you too. All right, everybody. Unbeknownst to me, I had read her before. She said, and Spirit followed up and gave her the same warnings. And this time I saw her on the East Coast being put in adult films or being propositioned like that. And I guess this is a real big thing. She must be very attractive female, and they don't want her reputation tarnished in anything. And as you know, Spirit was on the money with this one, and this is a young sister moving in life, and she got to do her thing. And everybody, let's just bless her and just pray for her that she be okay and she heed Spirit's warning, and she's gonna make it, and she can go be in the Peace Corps and help the people in South America and in the rainforest and have her live out her dream. I'm impressed with this reading and I love it. Positive comments below, everybody. All right, everybody, I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. All right, so as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing We're gonna do a message. Who is my Risha's guiding me at the moment reading? Keep in mind, I am not crowning you. You have to go to a Yoruba priest for that. Ifra priest is Yoruba practitioner for that one. I'm just telling you the energies that you are in and letting you communicate with them on that energy level, okay?
Okay.
All right, the way it works, I deal 13 cards. The first is Risha to pop out of my deck, and that 13 card, that's a Risha that's over your head space at the moment. Then I deal 10 cards. The first is Risha to pop out of that one. That's the Risha that's over your actions. Then I deal 7 cards. Pay close attention to that one because that's the Risha that's over your destiny. Okay?
The 7th card.
The 7th card is over your destiny.
Okay.
All right. Now, with all of that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Be some be. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. So first thing first, Spirit is telling me something about you need to be very careful of eating some form of shellfish, lobster, some form of lobster, seaweed, not seaweed, lobster, shrimp. But I'm thinking it's like a crab or lobster, big crab leg. You need to be very careful because it's gonna make you sick.
I don't eat crabs at all.
Any kind of
shellfish at all. I eat fish.
Oh, they showing me shellfish. So okay, then just be mindful that if you go get fish from a seafood restaurant, that they not mixing the knives with the different. They're not cross contamination because I did see that dried up, stinking crawfish style thing, and it was toxic and poison. Unless you're from Louisiana, I don't know.
No.
All right. So let's get going. I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. On your 11th card and your first over your head, you have Elegba at the moment. 1. Okay. Second, you have Yemaya and your actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You do not have an Orisha in your destiny area. I'm gonna ask them which one want to come, and if we don't get none, we just do the reading without it. All right.
Okay.
Which one of y'all want to come and talk to her about her destiny? Evidently something lacking. You guys got a message. Bring it to her if it's the right time. 1. Ogun. There we go. And I turned him sideways because he have a message for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this off. We're going to start with your first Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your head space at the moment. This is why you think the way you think, speak the way you speak, perceive things the way you perceiving things. In this area you have Elegba. And if you know anything about Elegba, he is the heavenly gatekeeper. He is right before you get into your imagination, right before you get into doing exactly the things you need to do. He is the final boss, the barrier that opens up. What he is saying right here to you is, over your head right now, why haven't you decided to just go ahead and give your whole entire self over to this project? Now, when I say this project, this can mean an endeavor. I say endeavor, not project. This could mean relationship. This could mean business. This could mean like courtship. They keep going back to a relationship courtship type thing, but they saying you haven't given your all, or you haven't went all in on this. So what is it that they're talking about that they saying you need to go all in, because it's not you're not even allowing yourself to fantasize anymore? What are they talking about?
What? Well, that probably would be marriage. My marriage.
Okay, so they're telling you you need to go all in and back into your marriage. Is your marriage on the rocks or something? Because this is what they're saying now.
No, it's not at all. Actually.
So you're just what? Why they say you need to commit yourself over to this, go all in, and you called out marriage? Because I didn't ask him a question yet.
Well, I'm committed. It's just I was, before this happened, like it was just a severe heart injury, and so
I'm just having like a tough time, like, I wouldn't say trust. Just completely letting go, and being loved fully, which I am completely loved. I'm completely fully loved and everything. So, it's just, I still have like a little guard that's still there that I probably just need to let go.
Okay, so because of a heartbreak, you got your guard up. Okay, listen to what Spirit is saying. You need to fully commit. You are missing out on a really great fantasy, Mama. Would you like to ask this Arisha a question?
No, this is the Arisha that's over my head right now.
Right. Elegba. He is the heavenly gatekeeper, fantasy. He's the one that deals with what you're thinking about. He basically opened the door to allow it to happen. Now, I don't know if you're sitting up here thinking about this relationship too much. I don't know, but they saying it is a courtship or relationship thing. But he is saying you need to really just give over to it, one way or the other. Let it go all the way or give over to it. But you're hurting yourself.
Okay.
Do you have a question for him? Are you okay?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to go over here to your second Arisha. This is the Arisha that's over your actions. This is why you do the things you do, move the way you move, react to the things you react to. In this area right here, you have Yemo Yah. Not only is Yemo Yah the mother of the planet, not only is she the caretaker, care provider. Notice these words I'm using: caretaker, care provider. Notice, and they say special care provider. Knowing that she's all of this, and she is saying she is upside down, meaning that this is overwhelming her. Now, she is saying to you, are you getting overwhelmed constantly catering hand to foot or being virtually a servant, or if not a servant, just being virtually forced to do something or expected? That's the better word. Expected to carry on as a carry on. Because she's tired and you're tired.
Oh yeah, we're tired. We're very tired. Yeah. I'm the matriarch of my family. I have 4 children. They're all grown, mind you. The youngest is 20. My daughter, who's 24, she's actually living with us right now with my granddaughter, who's almost 2. And I've been caring for her since she was born. And it's overwhelming because I felt like at this time of my life is when I was going to be able to. I'm finally in a relationship that is absolutely beautiful, and I want to go and do things and actually explore things together. And it's like I'm tied down and I'm tired because it's just like, when is it gonna be my time?
I got you. Now I can see why you didn't have a destiny, because hell, you ain't got nothing. You ain't setting your sights to do anything. I got it.
Oh my God. It's just like I want to take off and do. I have a billion ideas, and I want to take off and do so many things, but I feel like right now my hands are tied, and I really don't know what to do about it. I don't want to leave my daughter stranded. She's a single mom, so it's kind of hard. So yeah, she's tired, and I've been just saying, okay, like I don't know what else to do. I'm just absolutely frustrated.
Well, ask Yemaya, because Yemaya really is frustrated. She is mirroring your image, and she's been doing this longer than all of us. So ask her a question.
Okay. What can I do to turn this around, or to turn it right side up?
Spirit, what can she do to turn it right side? Give her passion back about being the matriarch of the family. What you feel? They saying a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. God, you are really burnt out. Flexible. Oh my God, Mama, you so burnt out. Oh my God. Going forward. Ooh, it's gonna take a miracle for you to go forward. You are burnt out. I'm surprised you just ain't shut off. God, Spirit, she burnt. Now I see what you're saying. She burnt out.
If I could have packed up.
If you could have packed up, you could have been on a boat. You could have been on a boat to Barbados.
I would have been on a boat somewhere on an island somewhere. I'm telling you.
They saying it's gonna listen. Yemaya say she tired. She said it's gonna take a miracle And they saying you gonna if you don't leave, you gotta have to be real flexible. And they saying going forward, you just gotta be strict on the strict path. Now, the way she's saying this right here, in order to do this, you have to pour into the husband. Now, I know the husband. I know you got your trust thing with your man or whatever. But if the man give you insight on the baby girl, follow it. But make sure you follow what that man say. If he give the baby girl a rule, a time, whatever, make sure you keep to that.
Okay, then she's actually moving out in 2 weeks, and we were actually thinking about moving. I'm from Florida, so we were thinking about actually just he wanted to just take me away from her, period.
Yeah, he said he wanted to take you. Listen what you said now. You say he want to take you away from where y'all at, period, right?
Yes, we're in Dallas.
And what did Spirit just say? Listen to the man?
Yeah, well, I was on it. I was ready, but right now he just got a job opportunity, and so we're just trying to stay put just a little bit to see where that goes. That's the only reason why we're trying to change plans. But it wasn't my change; it was his change.
Well, listen. As soon as he get on his feet, he save up that money, and he can transfer whatever the hell he transfer to Florida. You get there and you go with it.
Okay.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. Pay close attention to this one, because this is a real good message. In this area you have Ogun. Now he chose to come here. You didn't have a destiny. He chose to come here. So listen to him good.
Okay.
He's saying since he chose to come here, you need to learn how to go hunting. When I say hunting, you need to learn how to go and catch your own kill, spearfish. You need to learn how to do hunting. Why is he telling you that you need to learn how to go hunt? The problem is the situation is you're allowing everybody to bring the problems back to you. You're allowing everybody to also bring the solution to you. He's saying you need to go out there and hunt. He is a conflict resolutionist. He resolves conflict. But how are you going to get the answer from the actual conflict? If the person who's giving you the problem is going to come back and give you the solution too, that means they're just biding their time. This is your problem. You allow, if it's the grown kids you're taking care of, you allow them to set the rules and set the standards, and you go by them thinking, okay, they'll do the right thing. Then typically they don't. Same thing with the people in your life. He says you need to learn how to go and get your own answers, hunt for your own answers. So basically stand on your word.
Okay.
Now I'm going to turn him up right, because that's his message to you. Now he's finna tell you about your destiny. Okay, what's her destiny? Why are you in her destiny house? All right, in your destiny house, I think you need. They're showing the man. They're showing a young man, very attractive young man. He's young, probably your daughter's boyfriend, baby daddy. He's saying that you need to intervene in that. There, your destiny is to basically say anybody. I don't care which daughter you got. You're supposed to deal with one of their boyfriends telling him to straighten this shit up and try to put that together like a matriarch should, because they saying his mouth is shit and he need to be taken down a peg, and your daughters can't do it.
Yeah, it's been rough. He actually lived with us. Actually, I've mentored a lot of young people in my life, and he's been with us since they were both in like the 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved from Maryland to Texas, and so he came here with us just because his family, he doesn't really have a supportive family. So anyway, long story short, he got they all are grown, still 24 each, and they had a baby. And once she got pregnant, he just started acting like a plum fool. And I know he has a lot of hurts and everything, but the way he talks to and treats my daughter, I mean, I literally wanted to put him through the ground. I actually, she's not. They're not together. I would prefer if they're not together, just because he has not mastered his mouth, and he's kind of abusive with his mouth. And,
well, I'm gonna stop you right there, Sarah. It's not for you to decide whether he should be with her because he ain't mastered his mouth. What Spirit told you is to make sure you put his ass in check. make sure you tell him.
I did.
You scolded him. You ain't put him in check. Now I can tell you the difference because I work with at-risk youth. So let me tell you how you gonna do this. You're gonna say, hey, Melvin, Tyrone, Tyrese, I don't care what his name is. Hey, when you had nothing, we did this for you. During the time you was here with us, you fell in love and you produced something with my daughter. Now, I know you're hurt, I know you got pain, I know you got fear, and I know you got afraid of the next step. But at the same time, she wouldn't be in this mess if you wouldn't have did what you did. So with that being said, I need for you to cooperate with her. I'm not telling you to marry her, be with her, but you're not gonna talk reckless to her because probably on her word, you heal her. So you don't get to do that in this house. You respect her, you do this, and you take care of that baby. You do that. You don't run the street. You have to really put him in check and let him know he should be more grateful to your family because he got the layup and he got him a shot of ass. Come on, man, you banking 1,000, bruh. Calm down. And I hate to drew it down like that, but I gotta touch a nerve in you right quick so you can see what Spirit is saying.
Yeah. Now the one thing I am, Baron, is a disciplinarian. So I don't fool around grown folks. I'm nice, I'm kind, I've been up a backward figure and everything. But when you put your foot in some shit, I'm gonna let you know. And so not too long ago, he was threatening her and all this other stuff. So I had to have a conversation with him, and he tries to be, this and that, and so he tries to be respectful, but I'm like, the two of you have to work together. It's not about you and it's not about her. It's about this child. Period. So we've had that conversation.
No, you didn't have it the right way. I'm helping you now. You listen to what Spirit's saying. I'm getting this message from Spirit. So I want you to listen. Okay. He should be grateful, Mama. And on that grateful tip, it at this time, you're right. It's not about him or it's not about her. It's about the baby. But at the same time, it's about the debt he owed the family. It is what it is, Mama. I'm not gonna sit up here and play with you now.
My Lord.
He owe you a debt.
I felt that. I feel that all in my spirit. Yes, sir.
So why, if he owe you a debt, why can't you tell him and call him on his motherfucking business? Nigga, I ain't telling you to marry my daughter. I know she got a mouth. I know she this. I know that. But listen, as long as you up under this roof and you got that baby, you need to calm down and do your best. You ain't got to be with her. Hell, I get it. People go through it. I ain't even grown folks' business. But at the same time, I'm not liking the action. She not liking the action. She move out in 2 weeks. Is he moving with her?
Hell no. They don't. He ain't lived with me in like 3 years.
Still, he owe you a debt. He owe you. He owe you a debt. He owe your family a debt. And you call him on it. Ogun saying you need to call him, a young, good-looking boy. You need to call on a thing. We just had a conversation. Ogun said call him on it. And if he don't want to do the right thing, then you'll know how to cut his ass loose and tell your daughter to do what she got to do. But you got to give him the option and call him on it and let him know you put your family at risk. You didn't know him from Adam Bobcat. You didn't know his tendencies and shit. You put people at risk, bringing him in. And then he end up getting the baby too? Come on, man, straighten up. You owe us a debt. Call it on it. Call him on it. Put his ass in check. Would you like to ask Ogun a question?
Pertaining to my destiny, like, is it held up or is it just
Spirit, pertaining to her destiny. Pertaining to her destiny, what's going on? Why her destiny held up? What's going on? Spirit said inner peace. Spirit said flow. Spirit said pleasure. You're just not happy. How you gonna see your destiny? How you gonna have hope? How you gonna do anything when you're not happy? If you can't see a destination, ain't no way in hell you're gonna have a destiny. This is the problem. You inner peace is shit. Your flow of your energy, your love, and all the stuff that you want to give people, it ain't flowing too much. And then they say this is due to pleasure lost. So if you're not happy, how you gonna sit up there and come up with a really good idea on how you gonna do something to get happy? You're looking at the glass half empty thing. when you need to be looking at kicking the whole fucking glass over and re-pouring the bitch.
I always break that glass and start all over.
Shit, Ogun don't play around. Why the fuck I'm gonna add water to some shit that's already tainted? Let's kick this bitch over and get a new glass and pour water into that.
Okay.
Hate to be so goddamn harsh with the word, but Ogun is serious for it. He gonna fix this.
I like it.
All right. How did you like your reading? Did you get the answers you needed?
Yeah, actually, I do have a question.
Go ahead.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I actually had a dream probably last week, and in the dream I saw some police officers kill a person, a young man, and I was like screaming and I was panicking. And then it's like the family of this person, they came through the back of my house somehow. And they were asking, what should we do? Did you get it? Did you get it? And I said, I didn't take it, on my phone. But let me rewind my TV. Maybe my TV got it. So I rewound the TV and it was actually playing on my TV. And it's a man came through the back door and I saw a spirit with him. A big marble ball, it was like, it looked black and white, marble ball, rolled up next to me on my right side under my arm. And I heard, Obatala. I said, what? So when I woke up, I was like, Obatala? What? What's the deal? What does that mean? So, I wasn't sure if it was, Obatala saying that he's rolling with me or what.
Okay.
But,
I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna ask this question.
Why?
Don't slick rob me with a dream reading. We got a whole nother reading for that, but I'm gonna ask it.
Oh no! I was just saying because I wasn't sure if if he was telling me that he was my head Orisha.
No, I can't cry and tell you which one you hit. I can just tell you the energy they in, but I'll ask Spirit what that dream meant and have them give me a quick little vision, okay? Spirit, what that dream meant? Power. Okay, got you. Adventure. Delight. So, if you wish that boy to go away, mama, he gonna go away. Listen to what I'm saying. If you wish that boy to go away, he gonna go away. The shit the police killed, the police ain't killing nobody. That's a reminiscent of getting that person away. You already think he going down a bad path and everything like that. So if you wishing to go away, that's just your subconscious mind saying what can get this type of person away from somebody. And what we got in the news, police deaths. Second, Spirit saying that's your power. That's an adventure, meaning your mind is tweaking on that shit real heavy. That's what's permeating. What is he gonna do as you change? And then they said delight, meaning that this is something that you desire. So be mindful of what you're doing. And the white Obatala energy that you found, that's your head. Meaning that, these thoughts are very pure and they are receiving the thought. So this is the person that's aggravating you. This young man is aggravating you, not your daughter. It's the young man that's aggravating.
Oh shit.
And you want to eliminate that energy out of that space. Okay? Now that don't look like real family, do it. Oh, I'm gonna call your ass out on this now. You took that boy in, you moved him away from his trouble point, but that was his stomping ground. So you got a responsibility. Get his ass in check. You just can't chuck him away no more. He in the family. Okay? I'm getting on you now. I called you out.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's what I want to know.
All right.
Oh.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. And listen, if you need any guidance on how to do this before you talk to this boy, please email me and make it super urgent.
Okay.
So we can talk before you go and do your conversation with him. I want to make sure you arm properly because that's a delicate situation.
It is. All right. Thank you so much, Baron. I appreciate your time.
All right, mama. You have your great one. Hey, sometimes it's all about the truth and letting people know exactly what it is. And I like to have fun. I like to joke. But this kid is causing a pain point. She loved him. She took him in. She did what she had to do, but he causing a pain point for her, and she's trying to make amends for it. And she ain't happy about the whole daughter situation too, but it's accepting. So this boy that she done took in, and I'm gonna tell you, mama, when you see this, it feels like a betrayal. I ain't want to say that during it because I didn't want you to cry. You would have shedded them tears, but you feel kind of like a betrayal, like he betrayed you. That's why Spirit say he needs to own up to this shit. He owe you. Get a heavy talk, put his ass in check, let him know, even if he don't accept it, let him know, and move on with your life, okay? I'm praying for you, Mom. I got your back. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.